3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 1199. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. If you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support, as well as your presence during this reading. So, jumping straight into interpreting the number 1199, the number ones in this number bring the messages to have a trust and have faith in yourself, in the universe, what you're capable of and what's possible for you. Have a trust and faith in how you and the universe can work together to create or manifest something. Maybe there's another person here or just a certain situation that could also use you having a little more trust and faith in them. I'm really feeling connected to the idea of grounding yourself. Seems like having trust or faith in some way or another, one way or many, might help you think more clearly, might bring you clarity, answers, maybe even a sense of direction if that's what you need or what you are looking for. The number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. Is there someone or something, one or many, that you could let go to honor some sense of purpose or to contribute to something greater than you? And I really want to emphasize here how connected everything is through energy, vibrations, frequencies, molecules. There's a real science, in my opinion, to how the universe works. I mean, we've already figured out at least some of it, with traditional science. I did just see number 321, which is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. There's really something significant here about humanity's desire to understand how the universe works in ways that are easier to prove. But in my opinion, there's a real science to how everything is connected through energy. So even if you feel like you're going through something personal and it doesn't really affect anybody else, it most definitely does. Because it influences how you express yourself. And that self-expression is ultimately what's going to have an impact. It seems to me that self-expression does have a frequency, a vibration. There's something here about your state of being and honoring your power to control the state of who you are, the state in which you exist, the state in which you express yourself, another sign here to trust that everything happens for a reason. There's a lot of, there's a big call here for you to have a trust in the idea of your energetic impact. When you add up these numbers, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 9 is 11, and 11 plus 9 is 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. You get the number 2. And this number can be confirmation of a significant relationship or situation on your mind. In this reading in particular, maybe there is a significant relationship or situation that you are thinking of that you could walk away from to honor not only a sense of purpose, but as part of that purpose, honoring yourself, your worth, what you deserve. Maybe it's time to really decide if there's a battle worth fighting here. Choose your battles wisely type of thing. Choose how you invest yourself wisely. Interesting that we're starting to talk about choices, because I haven't even said the other interpretation of number 2, which is about being wise with your choices and making sure that you are protecting yourself and your future by making wise choices. Overall, this number has encouraged you to have trust and faith in yourself in whatever way you feel called to right now, especially related to letting go or walking away from someone or something that could definitely be connected to a sense of purpose, a sense of meaning. I just saw another sign about trusting that everything happens for a reason, with the number 654. I'm feeling a little bit of magic in this reading. I'm not going to lie, it feels quite guided. Okay. But this number has also, in a way, even though I haven't said it explicitly, I don't think, if you are having doubts about letting go, this is your confirmation to not doubt yourself if that idea makes you feel confident rather than safe or unsafe. Or maybe it could be both, really. You just really have to be in tune with your intuition. That's why it's so important to have trust and faith in yourself and to pay attention to the signs, the messages, the synchronicities, the serendipities, the way that things align, the magic, if that's what you want to call it. Speaking of a call, this reading is calling for you to be wise with your choice right now, to walk away or to hold on. And this could be something within you, a certain thought, feeling, or belief, or it could be something outside of you, like a person or another situation, like I've already mentioned. And if you've already had something on your mind that this could be related to, there's also been confirmation here for that with the number 2. So there are a few decks of cards on the table. Here we have the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. These are just a deck of cards that I made myself, and the same here with these index cards over here. These cards that I made myself, I just wrote on with things that I felt called to write, and I did use these cards on myself a lot more frequently than I do now, but now I just use them in readings. And with these cards, I'm going to start with drawing out just one tarot card here. Okay, so I have the 4 reverse. And it says home life obstacles, conflict resolutions, rebuild, foundation upright. It says comfort, secure, stable, celebration, and recognition. But I did pull this card in reverse, And this card is telling me that there is a specific situation in your life where things are feeling unstable, a little rocky, maybe the communication isn't great. There's some maybe unhealthy relationship dynamics you could be dealing with. This could be about family. As the card already said, it could be about some sort of conflict at home. Something is not harmonizing. The number 4 is connected to your ancestors and your sense of stability, how safe and secure you feel. So if you are feeling anxiety in relation to this specific situation, it's actually understandable. Does it make you feel insecure or unsafe in some way? Does it generate anxiety? And if it does, what is that fear trying to tell you? Is it trying to protect you? Maybe you're seeing a recognizable pattern here that you've experienced before. Or your instincts are just trying to protect you. Or is the fear trying to limit you? Is it a false alarm? Is it less about your sense of safety and security and more about your identity? I really, really want you to know that no matter what this situation is, no matter what relationship or situation, your ancestors are present with you, and they are always ready and willing to support you, to help you find more stability, safety, security, comfort, and peace in your life. Because just like, they just want you to survive, of course, but they want you to thrive as well. Maybe there is a need here for communication. If you have already tried communicating, maybe that's not an option to explore anymore. It's time to look at other options. And since this could be related to stability, I really, don't think too far ahead into the future and don't rush through anything. Like we said with the number 2, as we're 2 minutes into the second segment that I'm recording, be wise with your choices, especially for self-protection. That aligns really, really well with your sense of safety and security. Let's draw out one of these cards right here. Maybe I should give these cards a name and these index cards so that way they're easier to refer to. Just saw 3, 2, 1 again. We saw that earlier with the message about trusting that everything happens for a reason. You are being presented with this conflict, this instability, this opportunity to learn and to grow for a reason. It could even be an opportunity for you to trust yourself more, to have more faith in yourself, as well as to trust the universe more and have more faith, in the universe and just your faith. So the card that I have pulled are song lyrics. Just 1 second. And the song is called Drop the Game by Flume and Nick Murphy. This card also has the number 76 on it. Immediately, the name of the song, though, Drop the Game, really, really makes me feel like somebody here is more interested in playing games rather than communicating and, approaching something in an honest and healthy way. This could even be yourself, too. Just take it however it resonates and leave what doesn't. I did just see the number 444 on the timer, so again, that's confirmation of the presence of your ancestors. I think your spirit guides are always with you in general, but for this reading for you, your ancestors really want you to know that they are present. And for a reason, might I add, because I just saw the number 4, 5, 6 on the timer. I think this is a reading encouraging you to really pay attention to any decisions that are coming up, related to your stability. Make sure you're doing what really does make you feel safe and secure. The number on this card, though, 76, comes down to the number 13 when you add it up. 7 plus 6. And very, very interesting to get this number. I have 2 messages for this number, usually. And the first one is about, it's a sign of good luck and good fortune. So even if things are scary or uncertain right now, it feels like there's a genuine potential for things to be, to figure this out, or for things to be okay. I just saw 555 on the timer as well, which is about change and transformation. Something here needs to change. Maybe you need to change as a person, like this is an opportunity to learn and to grow. Maybe this is an opportunity for someone else to do that, or some other different type of change. The other message, 1 plus 3 is 4. Again, your ancestors are really, really wanting to communicate with you through this reading. They're really calling, maybe even urging you to pay attention, to really think through your decisions right now, to make sure you're protecting yourself, your peace, the balance that you need and deserve within yourself and in your life. The song lyric says, they say, I've been seeing it all, I've been seeing your soul. Give me things that I've wanted to know. Tell me things that you've done. Yeah, communication is really coming up here. It feels like somebody isn't being honest. Or there's like a need here for more accountability. And like I said, this could be you, it could be somebody else. But no matter what, this reading feels kind of serious. And I do feel connected to the Italian word serio, which means serious, I believe, in Italian. Or there's some variation of that word. And if you don't know, whenever I feel connected to Italian phrases or words, that's my ancestors trying to communicate things to you from your ancestors. And so they're really, really highlighting the seriousness of this situation. The last card that I have from these index cards, interesting. I really need to focus on my personal growth. So no matter where the problem is, no matter who is the problem, or part of the problem, this is an opportunity for you to grow. To have more trust and faith, to learn how to use your intuition, to be more comfortable with using your strength, your courage. Overall, this reading has encouraged you to have trust and faith in yourself in whatever way you feel called to, and to really pay attention to and honor a sense of purpose you may be feeling or trying to discover. And this does feel like confirmation that letting go of someone or something does have meaning. It is significant. I am feeling connected to the Italian word significato in Italian, which means the significance. So yeah, this is a significant, serious topic that needs to not be overlooked. Because this reading has really encouraged you to be wise with your decisions, to do what you need to do to protect yourself with some relationship or specific situation. The cards on the table are showing me that there is instability that may be causing anxiety. And it feels like that instability could be rooted in not enough communication or not enough honesty. And I feel like it's important for you to be wise with how you move forward from this. And take an opportunity to grow. I really, really encourage you to give yourself the space and the time that you need, especially with thinking of the Four of Swords, to contemplate, to reflect, to make a decision out of trust and faith rather than fear.